to build our leg, the first we need the input of our leg would be our leg length. Leg and leg length, and the value would be 397 and 530. Also, we need a rotation input. This is what we need for our leg. And to build the leg, first we need to define a plane on this line here. And we need a center of this line in order to build the plane. And we can rotate our leg around this plane. And we can get the leg box based on this surface here. So this is what we need for our leg box. First, let's get the box of our leg. And we need a deconstruct rep. Set the input geometry and use list item. Set surface as input. And let's slide to find what we need. So that would be number 5 is what we need. And we can build a box based on this surface. Set it as rectangle. And use this length as input. Now we have our leg. And next, we're going to use list item to extract some lines to construct the plane. And first, we need an edge, and the first edge is number 6, and another edge as y-axis. This line is perfect. And next, let's construct our plane. Also, before we construct our plane, we have to find the center. That's curve divide. And set the value. Set integer of 2. And of course, again, a list item. So this is the center point and the 2 lines we're gonna use to build our plane. And let's construct plane. Set the origin point and use this line as x-axis and use the other as y-axis. This is our plane. So what we need for rotation is, well, actually I think we can actually use this line as our rotate axis. Let's try it with rotate 3D. Set geometry, set the center point, and set our angle, and use Let's try if we can use this line. Well, it's working. So, well, actually we don't need this anymore. But we don't need the plan anymore. Let's check the rotate. It's perfect. The leg follows the side. So this is how we build our leg, and hide them. Keep what we need here. And based on this leg box, we can build our foot. For our foot, let's define our input value first. So what we need is foot length, which is foot length and value. And the foot thick. One interesting about foot thick is actually I set the value to 16 to 200. Where 200 is a large value because I think sometimes people wearing high heel shoes, so I set the value like this. So actually, for our model here, we won't need a rotation for our foot, so let's build it. Of course, deconstruct prep first, and I assume we're gonna use some list item and surface maybe, and the prep input is let's hide it, show this one. So we have a surface here, and with foot thick, we can define uh, our foot box. Which one? This is a stick. Yeah, this is thick, and the length would be the length setting is a little bit different because actually we will use scale here again. Yeah, we want the box to scale in this direction, right? So let's use scale on non-uniform, of course, and the plane we want to use is surface here, at the back of our heel. So let's prep again. Actually, let's copy this one. Set it as input and slide to choose the surface, this one as our plane, and geometry here, and we want this to rotate around the z-axis of our plane. Again, I think let's try some input here. Oh, quite a large foot, and that's exactly what we need. And for the input, we have to use division again to calculate the value, which sets the input here, and input B would be uh, the length of the depth or length of our leg here, and this length is defined by our chest depth, which is this one. I think this is our chest depth, and chest depth. Here we have a chest depth. So let's check the result. I think it's a number larger than 1, 1.2. Okay, so let's set this as our input. Then we have our foot here. It's not that big, but just a little bigger than our leg here. Or it can be smaller. Or this is, maybe we should just keep it in this way, or we can set a larger number. Okay, so we can set what value we want for our foot, and yeah, that's that's half of the model here. What we can do now is actually we can copy and paste to build the right side of our character, but of course some setting need to be changed, and let's do it now. And now I will arrange our settings, our canvas a little bit, and begin to uh, mirror the left arm and foot to the right side. Now let's copy and paste it. This for the arm. For the arm, this is our head. We don't need to copy that. And this is our arm. And okay, so for our arm, right arm, first we have to change the location of the shoulder plane, right? So the shoulder plane, let's show them all, and let's hide the left hand. So this plane, in order to change its plane, we have to change the line here. Yeah, I think that's, well, everything is working. Okay, we'll set this rotation later, but let's name it first. So this rotation, let's show this one, and we need to name our rotation here now. I'm not sure, but we can just try it. We can set the direction to, let's track it here first. Set the rotation direction to here, and the rotation to here. These are two. Hopefully this will work. The rotation and rotation. Yeah, this is working, but the direction, also the right arm is not facing where what we want. So right arm, we have used rotate plane to change the facing direction. So maybe we just disable it. No, sorry, cannot disable it. And the plane here, can just delete them and use direction. Right, it's working. And next, let's check our forearm, left forearm. So what we need is left forearm rotate copy that, copy paste, right forearm, rotate, and drag it here. And set the rotation. We can find the rotation is here and connect it. Let's try the rotation. Yeah, it's working. So that's our right arm. And for our hand, also name it left hand, rotate, copy paste, name it right hand, and drag it here. What we can see now is the hand location is wrong, right? So we need to fix it with which is the input of the box. Yeah, I think it's this one will control the. We have to change the surface to the surface here, right? So let's slide. Right, that's our hand here, and hide it, hide it. For the rotation of our hand, it's here. So let's get the input value, rotate it. We have two problems. The first is the rotation axis is wrong, and I think the input is also not right. So let's fix it. The rotation axis, and actually, I think the origin point is wrong. Maybe this line here is a problem. Yeah, change it to okay, number 6. Hide it, and check the whether it work. So okay, everything is done, and let's drag our rotation all back to the control area. Drag it here. So this right forearm rotation and this right hand rotation. So again, let's choose the controller here and align it. Okay, the hand is now set. Let's set the foot and let's copy our foot. Move it here. So again, we need copy of the rotation control. Well, let's copy it later. This is control the side direction. Direction. And this controls the side rotation. Also the left and left. Copy paste. Set it to right and right. Okay, this is our side rotation, and this is the control of leg rotation. Left leg rotate. Copy paste. Name it right. And no more. These are all the rotation we need. And first of all, we have to change this list, I think. No, not this one, but how we define the side plane according to the distance. So I think we just need a minus version of this input. So we have our foot location, set the rotation here, and here is rotate axis. We have to find the two rotation. This is the first one, second one. Let's try it. Yes, the rotation is perfect, but the direction is wrong. We want a minus value of this one. So let's check if we have here a minus. What is this? Well, okay, this is right. This is actually what we want. And let's connect our angle here. Set the value. It's working. So, okay, I think the photo is set. It's not that complex. And drag our controller back. Again, line all the controller. I think that's our model, and that's how we build it. So see you in the next part.